welcome back. We're wearing black and mourning for the holidays. No, not really. I saw an article that said that the holidays, going into Thanksgiving, Christmas, is probably one of the most stressful times of the year. And we always think joy and happiness, but we all have our ways of coping and making it fun so we don't get stressed out over the shopping, family, and whatever it is. So I want to ask you guys what you do, what you've learned. We're grown women now. What do you do to make sure you don't stress out to stay healthy? And what advice you can give to anyone watching this? What you've learned about just taking care of yourself during the holidays. Because we, especially as women, especially as moms, especially as whatever, as wives, we give to everyone else. And I used to stress myself out. I used to cook. I stopped cooking. That's my main one. Ya no cocino. But what do you guys do? We can start this way, that way. Who wants to go first?
That way.
A ver,
So Thanksgiving is my holiday. I like my food. I'm very particular about my Thanksgiving. So that's a holiday that I have claimed. I cook everything.
Damn, girl.
And so that is my holiday that I claim. Christmas is not. I'll go to your house for Christmas. So I think picking something that you like to do and incorporating your family or friends into that is important. If you're just trying to serve everyone and be, perfect for everybody, it's never going to be 100% to your satisfaction. So I think that's important.
Yeah. That's good. Mm-hmm. You learn like, here's what I like, here's what I won't.
And also Thanksgiving isn't about the gift giving and so forth. So I feel like it takes that off the plate.
Yeah.
As having to do both, especially with young kids. None of us have young kids anymore, but gosh, that's super stressful. Other
it
than
is.
Karina,
It is.
That's what I was saying. Just because it's so stressful to try to make it perfect and sound whatever.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving to me also is one of my favorite holidays. Even though I'm not from United States, just coming to United States at the beginning, it wasn't a big deal. When I have to be on call, you have to choose, like out of 3 holidays, you have to choose one that you don't want to work. For me, it was Christmas or New Year's. Thanksgiving wasn't a big deal, but now Thanksgiving is such a beautiful holiday tradition. You just get together, you share food, you try to cook as
best you can.
Yeah. So I like Thanksgiving. Christmas, when you have little children, can be stressful, because all the presents and then playing Santa or playing whoever.
Yes.
So it can be stressful, but Christmas now for me is also a beautiful holiday.
And it kind of kicks off the holiday season, I think, Thanksgiving, right? What about you, Karina? What have you...
For me, I feel like it starts from Halloween.
Karina Palusa
starts
July, my birthday.
Wow. It starts in July.
So half the year.
And I don't even have to ask, but I know you full on decorate, right?
I do. I love...
Because she has a little boy. You used to have a little boy.
Yes, but I do. I love starting from Halloween. And then, after Dia de los Muertos, so November 3rd, everything goes out, off from like Halloween and Dia de los Muertos. And then Christmas is up. And I love it. I enjoy it so much. It is stressful to, be able to plan everything so that everything is, in its place by that day, November 3rd. I feel for me, I have to really manage my time and really prioritize my time, and not accepting every invitation, because if not, I end up super stressed and then I'm just like, going crazy. And to your point right now, I feel like coming from a different country into the United States and not having Thanksgiving as one of my main holidays, and now living it and enjoying it so much, I feel it's so much more meaningful. You learn the meaning of Thanksgiving and kicking off that beautiful time of being around family and friends and really looking back at the year of what has happened this year and what you should be grateful for. And more than anything is your health, because without health, you don't have anything.
Right.
And after that, having every other blessing around, it's so special. I love the food. Yes.
Do you cook? You all cook. Todas.
I cook some things, not everything.
Not everything. You cook a full meal, turkey, everything?
But I have the easy recipe.
Okay. You cook too.
I cook.
I used to cook. No, I'm not at all. I'm going to order. I used to, and it would, because it used to have to start 3 days before. Cutting and chopping and preparing the turkey. And I did. And then I think when my son left, he's 29 now, but when he left at 18, something clicked off and I'm like, I'm not cooking. And I just don't like cooking. And that's okay, right? That's okay.
Absolutely.
Like, I have no shame. I've had people, ¿qué le cocinas a tu esposo?
Nada.
I'm like, nada. He didn't marry me for my cooking. I mean,
not on the checklist.
He didn't marry me for, listen, I'm good at a lot of things. Cooking's not one of them.
I love cooking, but
Yeah.
it's easier when you have somebody to chop
Yeah,
everything for
yes,
you, and you just
absolutely.
mix. So that make it more enjoyable.
Yeah,
It
when I'm
does.
in the mood, there's times where I can cook. I made tortilla soup last night because it was cold, but I cook, and so si le cocino a mi esposo.
Poor Matt.
Poor Patty. But I go through phases with the holidays. When my son was younger, yeah, for sure, the big thing and decorate, and I used to stress myself out, like making everything perfect, and it kind of goes with my personality. Last year, I didn't put up a decoration. I was like Christmas with the cranks. I'm not putting anything up. And then this year again, the house is so pretty with trees
It
and
does.
lights.
All the decorations are so pretty.
Yeah, it does. And so same thing. It takes 3 days.
Did you pick a theme this year?
I have this. I know. I have 2 trees. I have a white and gold one, and then I have red, green, and more traditional. But every time you go to the store, they're selling stuff. I mean, if you go to Dollar General, wherever, or online, you can just buy stuff, and it's really cute stuff.
Absolutely.
Don't you? Do you guys find that you just tend to accumulate more holiday stuff?
I try not to buy any more because I have plenty for many
I
years.
think I saw your husband. He got home from work, and he's like, "The tree's up."
Yes.
Did you put it up, or do you have
No.
someone?
No, it's my tree is too tall and just getting too old, and I don't wanna.
No, but do you decorate it? No, I have someone. I have
have
same
someone
thing.
help me as
I have someone as help. No, because the one time
I did it my whole life, but now the tree is tall because my ceilings are tall, and I don't want to break my hip and be handicapped and the Grinch for Christmas.
no, same. I mean, a short tree I can do, but they're heavy.
They're heavy.
And so I have.
But you know what my daughter always say? It's sad because Thanksgiving is such a great holiday, but everybody bring down the decoration for fall, and it's Christmas in
They
Thanksgiving.
bypass it.
Yeah.
I used to do Halloween, and then we would transition to Thanksgiving and then Christmas, but it was a lot.
It's a lot.
So no more. We just transitioned from Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, all the way to Christmas. So what about the food? Because everybody's like,
That's what I was going to ask you. Staying healthy.
turkey. And do you really have to have a turkey meal at Thanksgiving?
I think you can make Thanksgiving whatever it is.
Right.
We have the
It's about
Mexican
the
flair.
connection.
There's always going to be tamales. There's always going to be buñuelos. What other? Tequila, pozole, menudo. I think you have the turkey because it's, the USA, America.
Traditional thing to do.
But I think the turkey's my least favorite thing. Lo más rico is everything else that comes with the food.
I don't like the cranberry thing.
Oh, I don't
You
like
don't?
cranberry
You
either. I
don't?
don't like sweet.
The salsas, my mom makes a home. She used to. I mean, she's older now, but a homemade salsa, the salsas,
The gravy.
the sweet potatoes.
I love the sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
I make sweet potato with chipotle.
Really?
So spicy.
Spicy and
So
sweet.
it's sweet potato. I mix it with cream cheese and chipotle.
Well, that sounds good. Hey, I want some. You're a good cook.
I like to cook.
Yeah.
But I grew up in a house where my mom didn't even make coffee.
Really? Oh, wow.
So you learned how to cook? You just taught yourself. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure in school, you have to learn how to
cook.
do something. No.
What about maintaining your weight during the holidays?
It's a hard one.
It's the holidays and traveling for me because I don't like to. I'm not like I'm going to enjoy my vacation, especially now that I'm older. But also the holidays. I mean, holiday desserts is like
What
do
they
you do?
bring,
A ver,
especially in
for
my office,
they
like
bring us sweets or they bring
chocolates, wine,
Cakes and
cookies. I mean, it's like
it's like
a museum
a plate of diabetes just waiting to happen.
Entonces, ¿qué recomiendan? What do you guys recommend for staying healthy? What do you tell your patients?
You know what I do?
What?
¿Qué dices?
The present they bring to me,
You
I
regift them.
recycle and I give to somebody else.
Them to you. The towers of like chocolates and stuff.
Because it's a
Yeah,
lot,
it's a lot.
right? It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff.
I remember seeing a video where it says, always stick to your routines. Eat your breakfast if you eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
If you are used to skipping breakfast, then have your lunch. But make sure that it's the healthiest so that by the time you get to a party, you're full and you just kind of nibble
That's right.
and not go right at it. Because it's so common for you to go to a party and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to a party. I won't eat. And once I get there, I'll eat. And then you just stuff yourself, you know. And then, you know, seeing everything, because everything grows on you first looking at it, right? From love to food, you know? So it's like you look at something and you're like, oh my God, I want to devour that. And then you end up eating more than you should. So how true would that be? You guys as doctors.
It is very relevant. Tell my patients and myself as well, I'm very protein focused. So as long as I'm getting my proper protein, I don't have a lot of room for a lot of other stuff. So again, I'll nibble, I'll taste the dessert. I don't limit myself in that respect, but I'm not getting the whole cake and shoveling it in or anything. So just kind of sticking with the routine, keeping the protein high. If you work out, continuing that. Just being mindful of what you put in your mouth, because everything adds up.
You know, and it's not just the food, but the drinking and everything else. So you already have the stress and you add alcohol. And so, you know, just keeping in mind that if you're in a situation that is like stressful or family or, I always say, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't eat a whole pie.
That one is hard.
Don't eat a whole pie. You know, when Thanksgiving, you walk by. Have you all ever done this? I have. You eat dinner, you put away, and then you walk by the refrigerator. Let me have another slice of pie. Let me have another, a spoon, or let me have. But, I mean, it's just one day. Maybe you indulge one day, and then everything else.
Get back in line.
Get back in line.
To me,
I don't know.
actually, when I see a lot of food, I don't feel like eating a lot.
When
It's
I
the
cook,
next
the
day.
next day or at night. So when I'm cooking, I tend to taste, and so by the time people are eating, I'm not really hungry.
Me neither.
So I can have a little nibble, but I'm full.
Yeah.
And then it'll be the night or the following day when I'm like, ooh,
So the keys to
leftovers.
cook. That is true.
The keys to
I
cook.
remember, yeah.
Stay,
Shoot, maybe I need to cook.
stay skinny by
Yeah.
cooking.
What do you tell your patients, like when they're going into the holidays, especially those that not they struggle with weight or they want to lean down? You just do the protein focus.
Protein focus, yeah.
And go
Sticking
in,
with
like you said,
routines.
balance your meals, and then that
Right.
way you don't have to binge.
And if they're mindful and they're keeping their log as they should on their app, they're aware of what they're eating.
And moderate your drinking too. If you're going to go celebrate, listen, everybody go celebrate. Don't drive. Don't drive. Just be safe. I don't know. The other day I was online on Instagram, and they're starting to post all the mugshots. Have you seen that?
Oh, yes,
Fam
the
posts
drunk
all
driving and all that.
Yes, and I'm thinking, you know, in this day and age, call someone or take an Uber. Yeah, because be safe. I think it was here on the west side. Did you see a car ran into I think near a festival near Sunland, a car, they were drinking and they drove into the front. Like
think
the,
Was it this past
past weekend?
weekend? I think
It
we were
was here
just
on the-
passing
yeah.
by there.
And,
I just saw the car flipped.
and so, you know, if you're out celebrating, just be
Get an Uber.
responsible. Yeah, get
Be
an Uber. In this
responsible.
day and age, get an Uber. Leave your car, ask a friend. Someone will give you a ride. In this day, like we all know, right? So I think that's the biggest, I mean, for me, the
Or
message.
take a taxi. Yeah.
Take a
Absolutely.
taxi. Yeah. Don't drive. Don't drive into someone's front
Porch.
yard.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Or anywhere.
There's
Is there?
been quite a few of those where they're driving through the dang front yard.
There is. Is there?
I have a funny story.
Let's hear it.
In residency, there was a big party, and I don't remember how was the deal, but this woman was extremely jealous of the owner of the party, and she crashed into the house.
On
On purpose?
Oh no.
But it
my
was a
goodness.
neighbor's house.
Oh
I hit the wrong house.
Wait. So, para darle la madre a this girl, she's like, let me drive into her.
So she was going to mess up her car,
She was
possibly
drinking.
herself.
No, she was upset about
little
the husband, but
She drove into the wrong house.
picked the wrong house.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my
don't do
goodness.
that for the holiday.
No,
Things not to do. Don't
drive
call
into
someone.
don't
If
drive
you're
into
drinking,
someone's
don't drink and text. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and call. Don't drink in anything.
don't drink on Instagram.
Don't drink in Instagram.
Yeah,
Just don't,
right.
don't no manden mensajes. None of that.
Should
Yeah.
we drink the same amounts of water in the winter and fall? compared to the spring and summer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you don't feel that thirsty because you're not like
Sweating constantly,
Yeah.
sweating. And
But yeah,
yeah,
your body still
your
needs what it
body-
needs.
so
but-
keep carrying the Yeti.
Yeah.
Or the
Do
Stanley.
you all still get presents for everybody? You get caught up in the present thing or no? Or what do you,
Well, I don't really have a lot of family here, so for me it's easy. You
your
know, like,
husband and your daughters?
my stepchildren, and it's, and as they get older, it gets easier
Yeah.
and easier because
They want something big.
It's just one big present. Sometimes they just want money.
That's true.
So
Yes.
it's
The older they
easier.
get, it's easier. Yeah. I think with my husband and myself, like what material thing? And the older you get, it's like healthy. Let's celebrate. Let's take a trip together. And then, yeah, like you said, our adult kids, it's easier. But to me, it's less about the material stuff, right? A card or something. I mean, not.
I used to
food,
get
but-
very stressed out because
Me
you have
too.
to see there are people that are perfect. They wrap the present and
Yes,
everything. I mean,
yes. I don't buy into that either. No, I don't either. To me, it's
bags.
No, and after a while, it's like, I mean, we all have stuff. You get rid of your stuff. We have stuff and junk at our house. It's like, don't give me any more stuff. Send me a nice card. Let's go out to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Time and
Like,
connection
Yeah,
is almost
time
more
and connection.
more
Yeah, than
important than the
things.
gift.
Although I still like stuff, but you know what I mean. Like I've tried to focus less on material things.
Doesn't bother me another
that
bag and some shoes.
I'll buy you an expensive bag.
Like some with my husband, he doesn't know what to buy for me. I say, this is what I want.
Right here. Very easy.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I do love to make a list when we do have a very
You do?
extended family, and I do love to.
You buy presents for everybody.
Yeah, I have a closet, and my husband's like, "Oh my God, here we go! It's January, and you're buying gifts for Christmas." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, because I remember I heard so and so saying that they really like this, and I ended up
that's
seeing
awesome.
that either online or." And so
So you
I
do it
like
that
to
far in
really,
advance?
yeah, and I start putting it in a closet and with a little
People like
post-it,
you to
so
hold me.
that.
I'm like,
And
I'm
I
on the 24th
do
on
enjoy so
Facebook.
much the gift wrapping. Like this year for us, the
And
theme.
just for look, she brought us little gifts.
Yes.
She brought us, and they're really nice gifts. You want me to show it?
No.
If you see us, you ask us what's in the bag. Karina brought us little gifts. You need to ask us what it is.
So it's
They're
I
super
enjoy
cute,
it.
super cute. Yeah, you do enjoy it.
And like this
You
year,
love giving.
I love it.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
And then like this year, like I was like, okay, we have, the Christmas trees around different themes on different trees. But this year I was like, let's just do the Grinch just for a little
that's
twist, And so
awesome.
we did the whole kitchen
Oh, cute.
about the Grinch and all the wrapping papers, the Grinch. And I just love like sitting there and wrapping each gift and enjoy, having a little cocktail while I wrap.
awesome.
I mean, I'm at home. I can drink as many as I want. I can
awesome.
Fun though. You enjoy
Anyway.
it.
You do, and she has a still.
But
That's
I
awesome.
love that. Like that. That's how I like to enjoy the holidays. It's just like
Growing up for me we have a big family.
Yeah.
From my mother, they were 5. My 5 brothers and sisters. My father, there were 6. It was huge. It was huge. Christmas was huge. But for us also, New Year was a big thing and full of traditions.
absolutely.
Like you have
The
to eat the 12
grapes,
grapes. You
yeah.
have to wear yellow underwear, so red underwear.
Yes.
Have to renew.
Yes.
And
attract all
then the list of the wishes and go across the street with a suitcase.
Cute.
Like so many traditions.
Yeah.
The holiday is so like.
I love keeping all that alive. Oh, another thing that it's like huge, and I'm like, oh my God, how many more years do I have of this? The elf. I don't know if you all got to do the elf.
No,
I
never
started
did.
it.
Oh
but
my
not-
God.
Not to the.
The elf wasn't a thing when my son was little. It
No,
wasn't a
the
thing.
elf
Tampoco
wasn't a
with you.
thing.
It started. I was even like, what is this? All this elf? Because I had no idea.
Yes.
So now it's a big thing, right?
Yeah, we
It still
have.
is.
It is.
We have now. There's people that have multiple elves. We have one, Freddy, but I have an elf for my husband too. He
So
also
what
gets
does the elf
treats.
do? The elf was before my time. So what is it? You just move it around and he brings you a gift every day? Or
Well,
something?
it depends. Each family,
Mischievous.
yes, it's mischievous, and each family has a different idea of what they do. Some people just move them around, we do different things, and it's a lot of fun because it involves the whole family. Like my husband gets involved, our nanny gets involved, which she's family, and so it's like, for example, we've toilet paper the whole kitchen, with little notes around, and so it's fun. Just like little things that just I feel like once my son grows up, he won't forget.
He'll remember those little
Yes.
things.
So that's fun. But don't get me wrong, it's work. It's like trying to plan every single thing so that it's
and then
yes.
the children say, "Mom, is that true or not?" Blah, blah.
So because you're doing Grinch this year, will you come up with a different theme next year? So what do you do with all the, like, every year's a new theme? Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, I don't change the theme every year.
Every year.
But this year I decided to go with the Grinch.
Aw.
Just, something different, funny, fun, not only for my son, but even for my husband, because we joke around that he's the Grinch. But, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the holidays. I love, and then, of course, after Christmas, New Year's, and then Valentine's.
Oh,
I love that part too.
But the sad part is when you have to take
Everything
Christmas
off. Yes.
and the house looks naked.
Yes.
It does
You're
look
like,
bare.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
You saw the colors and the lights, and then it just looks.
Are your
empty.
decorations up already?
They are. Yeah, I had
Yours, you guys are all up.
I
Mine,
just have the Christmas
this
tree.
tree, mine, they put them up today, but they're not
Yesterday.
decorated. They're going to decorate on Saturday, but it's like a whole, I have a lot of stuff too. Because I do like Christmas, but maybe I should get into the gift giving again. I mean, after a while, yeah. I'm going to get you guys stuff from Temu. Let me ask you a question. What about you with your looks and getting dressed up and holiday outfits? Do you go all
holidays
out?
for yes.
You're that you
That's a
totally
time.
do. That is
That's a time.
Always.
always. Yeah, you always look beautiful. All of you always look beautiful. I'm the one that shows up in leggings. I'm like,
No. Christmas, New Year, you have to.
yeah. Oh, for sure. For
Thanksgiving.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to eat the lentils
Yes, everything.
for
of
good
course.
luck.
Is it your favorite holidays? Christmas? What's your favorite holiday?
My birthday.
right.
And Karina Palusa.
I love the holidays in general, but I want to say starting from Halloween. I mean, just September starts and the weather changes and it's so different.
Anticipate the-
Like September 15th around there, the weather like around 7 just gets so nice, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love the holidays.
And I think, the holidays, do it however you want to. I think you find your own traditions. You don't have to please everyone. You don't have to get everyone anything, especially if you can't afford it. Some people can, some people can't. But I think I've now, you change from when your kids are little, then you get older, and then there's years, like I said, last year I didn't put up one decoration. I'm like, I'm not putting up a thing.
No, and I get it because like this year,
But this year I was like,
felt
yes.
tired. Like
Yeah.
Like
some
there's been
years
a
are just-
lot going on, and sometimes you don't have the same energy to
That's
do a lot
right.
of things. Like, well, what if we don't do this, and what if we don't?
Yeah.
You just start, thinking about all the work that it takes, and you don't have the same energy.
Yeah.
But then something pushes you also, like, well, no, let's try, and then
Especially
it
because your
happens.
child is little.
Yes.
Yeah, and you
Like,
enjoy
And it
I
goes by
used to
quick.
be big in Halloween and everything.
Same.
Then my daughter didn't really pay attention and why I'm like, I got into a fight with a cat because I'm all scratched, putting the lights outside and this, and nobody really paid attention. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. I'm like, here I am going all out to decorate the house, and no one even said the house looked nice. And I'm like, I'm not putting anything in.
I'm not doing that again.
This year I'm doing it for me because I like it.
Because you like the way it
Yeah.
looks.
I like the way it looks, and it is really pretty. And I like when you turn the tree on. Doesn't it make the house just look
yeah.
pretty?
Does it lights up?
And you
Looks
put
so
on Christmas
happy.
songs. Do you guys put on Christmas songs?
yes.
And like the what is
The
it?
only song that I don't, Christmas song, there's two Christmas songs that I don't like.
Which
the
one?
Grinch.
Yeah, no.
Stop playing.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I think I live
like-
on the Luis Miguel Christmas
Luis Miguel has a
music.
Christmas album?
Yeah, and it's pretty
¿Dónde lo
pretty
saco?
good.
I want to
Mariah
that.
Carey also.
Oh yeah, Mariah. Yes, I
Oh,
like
Mariah
that
Carey,
one.
good one.
Michael
Yes.
Bublé,
Yeah, Michael Bublé. Yes,
Yeah.
very nice.
Oh,
Yes.
Michael Bublé, you're right. There's
Yes.
so many.
Yes.
There's a Christmas station.
Absolutely.
There's a Christmas station.
99.1 or 99.9.
Oh, yeah.
But it's too much.
They start playing like right after Thanksgiving.
November.
Yeah,
No,
November.
no,
They start.
they
So
They already
playing
started
right
playing that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great time. So biggest piece of advice so people don't stress out. What do you tell someone?
Enjoy however you can. You don't have to make yourself happy. Enjoy however you like to enjoy. If you don't like to do anything, don't do it. But don't be a Grinch.
And save yourself some time. Don't like go all in. I mean, just gift cards can be.
Yeah.
Cards are not, sometimes that's nice. That's right.
Do
And like you
whatever
said,
makes
sometimes
you
you don't even remember what you got as a present. It's more the camaraderie, the connection you
right.
have with friends and family. So don't stress out so much about the gift itself.
So when
Spend time.
When we were talking about how I start, since whenever if I see something that I know that somebody's gonna like it, like I always tell my husband, like I don't like to just go at the last minute and get whatever just to give
Just to get
something.
it, yeah.
Then don't give
I
anything.
found myself doing that when I was working.
And I
hard.
know it's hard, That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, okay, if I manage myself with my OCD, I will not feel bad about myself. I'll just, work
Stock
things
up as-
little by little, and then it'll happen. You know.
And something that I love a lot about Hispanic family, they make these posadas.
Oh,
Yeah.
And everybody get together almost every weekend. So, it's a nice season.
Yeah.
And I guess the cold weather, get you.
yes. Gets you
But
in the
now in
mood.
Australia, it's different. It's
Summer.
It's summer there.
Yes.
What do you have any family traditions unique to your family, like with you and your kid or your son or your husband? We started going to every Christmas Eve. We'd go to dinner, especially since I married Bobby. We'd go to dinner and then we'd go to a Christmas Eve movie or a
cute.
Christmas Day movie. There's always like a really good
There's some
Christmas
kind of
Day
holiday
movie.
movie
Yeah,
on.
and
That's
there's a lot of people at the movies on Christmas Day. So that's something we've done for the last couple of
cute.
years. Yeah.
You know what is cute? This year we're gonna actually travel on Christmas Day. Everybody at the airport is wearing pajamas. I don't. I wear my clothes.
Oh, really?
Yes. But you go at the airport.
I want to see you in
I
pajamas
love
con
doing
tacón.
family pajamas. Those are so
Oh, we
cute.
did that
I love
one
that.
year. I did that one year. It was super cute. And
Yeah, I did it last year. It was
and I got it for everybody. And then my husband didn't want to put it on, and I'm like, "You have to."
Grinch.
Yeah, he was being Grinchy, and we made him put on the shirt, and he did. He put it on, and we took a picture. It's really cute.
That is cute. I love the pajama thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did it. It
it's
is
fun.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you
ugly
got
sweater.
The
The
what?
ugly
Oh, the ugly
sweater.
sweater.
You go
Yeah,
to
we-
Walmart or to.
Yeah.
We should do ugly Christmas sweater or funny Christmas
We should have
sweater.
done that. Well, maybe
We
we
should
should
have
have
Christmas.
Christmas.
December.
I think I
We'll
still
do
have
yes, we're gonna
ugly
wear
Christmas?
ugly Christmas sweater. So we still have one more show because this is going in to the holidays, but then we'll do another one. Yeah.
Should be fun.
So that's right. And I mean, what else? What else would you say to people? What else would you say to a girlfriend or anybody who says, "God, I hate the holidays because it stresses me out"?
Well, just that. I mean, focus more on the connection,
Yeah.
the relationships with friends and family versus the gift giving itself, because that can be overwhelming.
And also, holiday season is always happy for everybody,
Yeah.
but there's
Yeah,
always
there is
like
people.
people that they have a loss,
That's what
and
right.
it's a very, very, I mean, like holidays can be very dramatic for
And triggering.
Yes.
yes. So, always try to include those people
Right.
that are suffering.
That's right.
And understand that everyone's coming from a different dynamic, a different background. Have some grace when dealing with people who aren't as excited or
Kindness.
cute as you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how can you help somebody that struggles with the holidays because of a loss, a particular loss that perhaps happened during the holidays?
Regardless if it's during or,
Or
before
I
or
just
whatever.
feel like it's
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 just
more.
like it's just like I mean, like I always say,
triggers.
like when you have somebody a death in the family, the holidays bring it back to you,
Right. That's
regardless
the time
the
that you spend
birthday or
together,
whatever
and that's
it
what you're
is.
going to remember.
So just include them, try to make them think that okay, it's another celebration. Don't think that that person is not here. I mean, it's hard.
And for the few friends that I had that had actually lost children, for them, it's honoring the memory of that child or that loved one.
They've lost
So
children.
they don't they want to feel like that's part's included for that person to still remember them and say nice stories about them or funny
They
things.
do celebrate them.
But
They
they like them to
remember.
be included
So they
in the celebration, not forgotten.
They do. That's awesome.
That's
That has
hard.
to be hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, the holidays.
absolutely.
Wow, I can't imagine as a
neither.
parent. I don't even want to think that. But yeah, it is a time. Those people that we've lost. That is a great way to incorporate someone that's no
Yeah.
longer with us. Remember, celebrate the life, right?
Celebrate the life, the good times. Remember last Christmas or whatever the case may be. Just kind of telling funny or nice stories about that particular person.
Yeah, that is a good thing. Whether it's a parent, I mean, a child. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great ending for the show. And thank you, ladies. Thank you. Yeah, no, we'll see you on our Christmas show.
On our
We'll
ugly
do
Christmas
ugly
show.
Christmas sweaters.
But we have to bring all the presents.
Yes, we're gonna bring. Yeah,
Hey, great idea. The ugly sweater. 'Cause
That's
we don't
cute.
know how many pounds we're gonna have after Thanksgiving.
yeah. I know, a big. I'm gonna wear a sweater down to here. I'm trying to lean out for the holidays. I was traveling so much that I'm trying to lean out. But I lose it quickly. We lean out quickly. It is what it is. Whatever. I'm happy with who I am. Okay. So yeah, thank you, ladies, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.